Well, it's a double whammy of treats here tonight. Those who are fans of Ellie Massias will be here, but also those who are fans of flamenco. And there's a bit of everything, bulerías, all different palos of flamenco, which Ellie has taken about 4 years to master. He's not alone, he's here with people from nearby Spain, from the Campo, and it's all going to be a treat. It's started to fill up. People have started arriving already. And I must say, what a beautiful, beautiful setting. It's just filled with lovely, lovely memories. They have, of course, all been rehearsing this afternoon, and I caught up with Ellie Massias a bit earlier on today.
I've been exploring the flamenco world for the last 4 years. In fact, since the pandemic, I had some extra time on my hands and I started to explore and realized that it was a deep world. And since I love the sound of the guitar, in fact, my father, the first things that he told me when I was a child was some flamenco things. So that's been in the back of my mind, but it's such a huge investment of time, you have to really invest. So I had the time to do it. So little by little, it's been about 4 years now. Still, it's a process. I'm getting there. And luckily, I have great friends and these great artists I'm able to study and learn from. So it's been a good journey.
I'm not very musical, but I always imagine jazz as being like really chilled, and then flamenco's being like really guttural. So quite different.
See, I mean, what's happening is the flamenco, especially with the guitarist, the flamenco guitarist since Paco de los Secos. Paco just started to play with jazz guitarists. And so with him and with Tomatito, another great flamenco guitarist, they started to move a little bit towards jazz and doing some jazz records. And then more of the flamenco guitarists are moving towards that direction. So the harmonies and the textures that are being used in flamenco are coming from jazz. So there's a unification of those two styles with obviously the flamenco touch on the guitar. That's always appealed to me. People like Vicente Amigo also using jazz harmony, jazz chords. So to me, it seemed like a natural connection. There's chill jazz, but there's also crazy crazy loud jazz. So jazz is a big world, and flamenco also has a lot of possibilities. I think maybe much more unexplored music within the guitar than jazz, I think. So yeah.
You said you had great friends. Tell me who's joining you.
So today we have, first of all, Antonio Martin, who's my main guy. I've been studying with him for 4 years. His father was one of the main guitar teachers in Algeciras. His house is across from where Paco de Lucia is born. He's really, flamenco royalty. So we've been friends for a long time. We actually did a jazz flamenco fusion record several years ago with fusion. That was my introduction really to the flamenco world, right there with that record. So Antonio, and then through Antonio, he's connected me to all of, a whole bunch of flamenco people. And so Antonio first connected me with Rafael Lele, which is fantastic singer, one of the greatest singers in the area, beautiful. Through him, we did some flamenco shows at the Queen's in the winter. We did like a weekly flamenco thing. Then we said, well, they invited us to do a flamenco thing here. So I said, let's expand it a little bit and bring a female singer also. So Antonio called Alicia Carrasco, which is also from Algeciras, fantastic singer. In fact, the husband is one of the also top guitarists. Jose Manuel León is one of the top guitarists also now in Algeciras. And then from there we got Elias, who's a fantastic dancer, also from Algeciras, because they all play together. So flamenco is a bit like jazz, everybody knows each other. The repertoire is everyone knows the same repertoire. So we called Elias for dancing, and then percussionist. Antonio suggested Lolo, who actually lives in La Línea, Lolo Heredia, and he's going to be playing cajon. And so we put like a bigger show together for the theater here. So that was the idea. There's more expansive people who have been in touch with some people from Cadiz and from Chiclana that were on that record that I made. But it's an exploration of the flamenco world, which is quite fascinating to me.
Well, I'm sure to enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy it too.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've heard what's in store. Lucky for all of us who are here to witness it tonight. And it has been slightly postponed. It was due to start at 7:30, or doors open at 7:30. And it's be put back a bit later on till 9 o'clock because of the heat today. But I must say, we're going to be hot. This is a beautiful place to be hot in.